Hey everyone, today we're comparing two high-speed film stocks, Kodak P3200 and Delta 3200. These are usually used in low light conditions, obviously, but I've been experimenting using them in a variety of conditions because I just love the extra grain and reduced sharpness. I went out on two separate days and alternated between them. I got really lucky with the weather, as you'll see. There were some lovely light and shadows around, and the first roll that you're going to see now is Delta 3200. As I mentioned before, as you can see, I got really lucky on this first day. It's beautiful and sunny. I filmed this video in Brighton. If you've never been, it's a city that's really interesting architecturally, from the painfully cool lanes to the more industrial 19th century townhouses with some palatial oddities thrown in. It's really, really beautiful. It's also by the sea, so it's got more than a fair share of its faded British seaside town glory about it. I love it, and I think the images reflect my interest in all the interesting nooks and crannies of the city's character. My favourite Delta images were taken right on the edge of day into night when the light got lower and everything got more dreamy and twilight-like. These high-speed films have so much grain and character that they really lead me down a more graphical road. I think that's my favourite thing about them, actually. They liberate me from having to take pictures of things and instead allow me to capture how a scene made me feel about it. Maybe that's all just in my head. I'll let you guys be the judge. But anyway, let's move on to the Kodak P3200. Again, as you can see, I got really lucky with the light. There's definitely something more defined about the Kodak compared to the Delta. You can do less with it in post, for sure. The blacks are more black, and it transitions from grey into white much quicker. It's a really defined taste, but that's right up my street. If it's more to yours too, that's up to you. One of the things I first noticed when I scanned all the images was how gentle the contrast in the Delta was compared to the Kodak. Now, don't get me wrong, both of these stocks are pretty low on the latitude front, but the Delta is noticeably less aggressive with how quickly it falls off to black. There's more grey in the image, essentially. And this is something that's quite common when you compare Kodak and Ilford black and white stocks, and it's true even at this high sensitivity end of the spectrum. At first, I thought I really prefer the Kodak. I'd used it before and it was the first stock to get me into this sort of high grain aesthetic. But actually, when I take all the filler images out from both rolls and I only look at what I really want to keep, what I really, really like, there's actually just as many Delta images as there are Kodak. And if anything, I prefer just a little bit more leeway to edit the film in post. You guys will have to let me know which one's your favorite in the comment section down below. And one thing to consider is the price of each stock depending on where you live. I'm in the UK, which is where Ilford is manufactured, so it's much, much cheaper for me than Kodak. However, that situation is reversed if you live in the United States, so be sure to check that one out. And with that comes the end of the video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed your time here, please don't forget to leave a like and possibly subscribe if you want to see more content like this in the future. My name is Eddie, and I can't wait to see you guys next time.